So I'm picking up on this energy. It's really interesting. These are the two words that I got: proximity activations. So the premise that I'm picking up on, or the concept overall, is that being in close proximity to you, or like certain individuals that you encounter or cross paths with, or are placed in your path, or whose path you're placed within, um, the proximity of you to them, or them to you, or being in each other's energy, or encountering each other, or exchanging energy, or something like that, um, creates some sort of activation, or something is activated from this sort of encounter. Um, with each other, that activates you both into a newer state of understanding, or it triggers a desire to go locate certain information, or new knowledge, in order to understand exactly what you are picking up on or experiencing. I just saw 111. Something is highly significant about like touch or extended energy exchange, such as like conversation, eye contact, shared space. I just saw 123, and also S and eggs, sex. Okay, if that's something that you are doing, or is relevant to you, take only what resonates and leave the rest for whoever it's for, because not every message is going to be your message, and that's totally okay. You are a divinely unique individual, as are each of us, and not everything is designed to resonate with you, because you are not for everybody, and everything ain't for you. So put the energy where it belongs. Please never ever force anything to fit. And please only take what resonates, and leave the rest for who is meant to be guided toward it. Now, with that said, I'm really getting this energy of like proximity, closeness. Um, so essentially, and I'm kind of seeing like this kind of beacon like energy as well. Like the way it's coming through, the way I'm seeing it is like you're walking somewhere, maybe even walking down the street, and it's like your energy is literally like lighting people up as you pass them, or encounter them, or interact with them in some way, or exchange energy with them, or share space with them. Like your energy is interacting with their energy, and their energy is interacting with your energy. But as you walk past, or as you engage, or as you interact, you're lighting them up in some way. It's creating some sort of triggering or activation that is actually, it's like an inspiration, a spark of some sort, where it's like a glimpse, like interacting with your energy, or this sort of encountering or exchanging type of energy is giving you and them each a glimpse of a different timeline, or a different version of self that is meant for you, or that is possible for you and possible for them. Okay, I just saw 333. And another thing that I'm picking up on is that a lot of the times this is going to occur with people who are at a different phase of life than you. Um, and this could be someone who is a more, these could be someone's too as well. This could be multiple. This could be someone or someone's who are in a different station in life. Maybe they're more stable, more grounded, more abundant, more whatever. They're in a place that maybe you aspire to get to, and you encounter or interact with them in some way. And this proximity to each other's energy actually activates the glimpse of this higher timeline, or this higher state of being that you aspire to get to. And maybe for them, this exchange or this encounter gives them a glimpse of how they could be more of service, or more involved in helping people reach this level, or how they can integrate certain types of interactions or certain types of energies into their current purpose, or it gives them glimpses into what their purpose is outside of their current phase of life. I just saw 444. So it's like this is a transformational energy here. Also picked up Rogue. I picked up Rogue big time. I just saw 456. Rogue from the X-Men. And because she's like, her mutant superpower was basically that she has the ability to absorb other people's like memories, like life force, energy, vitality, things like that through touching them. Which is why she kept herself to herself. She was very reserved. She didn't necessarily engage with others unless it was absolutely necessary, because she knew that touching them or even being too close to them caused this to happen. So what I'm picking up on is like this energy of psychometry. Psychometry being the ability, confirmation, and it's 6:36 on the actual clock right now. Psychometry being the ability to touch an object or even a person and pick up on the history or the events that object has experienced or that has happened in or around that object. For example, walking into a room and, you know, the furniture is antique, and you touch like a roll top desk, or you're leaning on a roll top desk to steady yourself, and all of a sudden you get like this flash where you see like, you know, a different room but the same roll top desk, and two people standing beside it having what looks like a very heated discussion, and everything in the room or the environment or the outside world around it is a different time and place. You get this glimpse or this flash of something that happened with that desk in a different space that it was in, because that's the history. With this reverse psychometry concept that I'm picking up on, however, it's not that you are picking up the energy of others in a draining or vampy way like Rogue does. You're not taking anything from anyone at this point just by like touching or interacting or engaging with them in some way. What this is given is almost the energy of like and it's also it's like okay, words are hard. It's like so much wants to come out at once, but my human tongue can only do so much. Okay, it's like you're taking only the energy that like needs transmuting, right? And you're doing this almost like without realizing it, like unconsciously or instinctively or intrinsically, I think is the word that I needed to begin with. And you're like transmuting and releasing it by default. So this proximity activation, this exchange, what ends up happening when you're doing this is that the other person is maybe taking something that you didn't need or that was relevant to them to like activate something for them, and they're using that to take some sort of inspired action to shift toward this this better aspect or version of themselves or timeline that they gotten a glimmer of from interacting with you. The same thing happens for you. This may not be something that you are aware is what's going on at this time. This may be like a series of like chance encounters, and if not chance encounters, like if it's just like your normal day-to-day, you notice differences in encounters, or like how you interact with other people, or you notice like, that person seems to be in a really good mood today, or that's a different type of interaction than I've had with them before, or whatever. Like it might be showing up for you in that way, but pretty soon you're going to attune to the fact that something, because nothing is coincidence, so there's something happening at a deeper level than what your physical or logical understanding has picked up on. And as you energetically start to attune to it and start like questioning it, then your logical mind as well as your physical body and your nervous system will start picking up on it as well. And then you'll start noticing like, oh wow, okay, so that's what that is. I'm getting that these proximity activations are happening more rapidly because we're shifting through things more rapidly and we're timeline jumping more rapidly as we continue to clear and keep doing all of this like energetic work. So this is your sign to get out there, make more time to have fun, make more time to prioritize yourself, and hydrate yourself, and just get prepared because you're shifting a lot of things. Peace.